wide receiver, number 18, Justin Jefferson.
The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Smith on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19
and it's a
yards.
Gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase.
Burrow's pass.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up
that's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Brown. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 3.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Andre Yosibach. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 0. Evan McPherson
After the
to kick
TD,
off for
on is
Cincinnati.
McPherson to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and
So
10
the Vikings come
at their
out.
own
Technically, it is
27-yard
year
line.
2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
In motion, Naylor. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. This one, returnable. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 35-yard
The Bengals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Cincinnati.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver.
Jay Ward on the
third down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals move out on top, 14-0.
14, Vikings nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Moving to his right. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
The Vikings first
20-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
They'll go with fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
The quarterback keeps it.
And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Recovered by Cincinnati.
It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the first down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball, and he was not able to do the third part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow now. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And
these are the play calls, Mike, that
down.
offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins.
Complete.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Burrow, he's got it at the 3. And he'll
Burrow's
take it
pass
on in.
Complete to
Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
The 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He keeps it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but With the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Gain of 22 yards.
First one for Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. And the Vikings get back in it. It is 21-7.
21. Vikings 7.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. On the ground, it's Brown. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Bengals.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's into the hands of Yosivas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch. to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
54-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals have run out to a 24-7 lead. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Evan McPherson,
the kickoff team is out on the field,
Cincinnati.
and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings
offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field.
Line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Geno Stone with the tackle.
Down at the 30-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. No chance at all. He'll go down.
McCarthy sacked.
Dax Hill, the former first-round pick, up from the secondary to record the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good.
19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you...
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. And now, after the quick change, following the interception and the return, they're going to try to pay it off with 6. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football.
Chase Brown,
that is a gut punch, a huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier is getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it. and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
Throwing on second down. But we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on first and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas.
Burrow's pass.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Send a man in motion right. 2nd down, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Complete to number 5.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 1-yard
Sudden
line.
change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A
loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On the give, it's Jones.
Aaron Jones.
He'll work forward for a couple. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to be taken down.
Jones again, the
Not
ball carrier.
so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
13 yards on the play.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Jones now on first and 10. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
A 29-yard attempt.
Riker's kick
His kick is good.
And the Vikings
Makes the
cut
score
3 off the
Bengals
lead,
31,
but they still face
Vikings
a
10.
sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
Out comes
line.
Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Complete to T.
That's a nice
Higgins.
pickup on a first down throw.
An
It's a
8-yard
gain of 8.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard. Now Burrow gonna do this himself. 22 yards to pick up there. It's a Cincinnati
A gain
first
of
down.
22 yards. And a Bengal first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
A first down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they'll move this
Burrow's
ball
pass.
way down
Complete
into
to
the red
Jamar
zone,
Chase.
inside the 20-yard
A gain of
line.
27 on the play.
That's good for
First down,
27
Bengals.
and a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab.
Burrow's
And
pass.
he's
Complete
in.
to T.
What
Higgins.
a drive.
Touchdown,
T.
Cincinnati.
Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes.
Evan
McPherson now for the
extra
PAT.
point.
He's
The
got
kick
it.
is good.
And the Bengals are able to
Makes
extend the
score
lead.
Bengals 38, Vikings 10.
After
Evan
the TD,
McPherson with
on
the
is
kickoff for
McPherson to
Cincinnati.
kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. And he's down at the
Ty
23,
Chandler
and that's where
on
the
the
offense
return.
will take
the
over.
Vikings take over first and
The Vikings
10
offense ready to
at
take
their
over
own
possession of the
23-yard
football.
line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And he'll be out of bounds. A
McCarthy's
pickup, though,
pass
of 6.
complete to Justin Jefferson.
Well, let's give some credit to the big
Out of
boys up
bounds at
front in
the
the
30-yard
trenches. They
line.
knew that blitz was
It's a
coming.
pickup of
They
6.
held up just
Brings
long
up
enough that the
second
quarterback
and
could get that
4.
ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end.
Hawkinson.
And he'll be taken down. The gain
A
is
gain of
6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked
That's
up
good
the first
for
down.
Vikings. First
Really
down.
nice job here by the quarterback,
First and 10
understanding
at the
what did he
36-yard
need to pick
line.
up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12
He had their
yards.
lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the draw, here's Jones. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
That's another.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll step up and run, and he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Gain of 4.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. There he goes again. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in.
That's interference.
Looked like he might have gotten there early. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. Let the fullback try to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Jones trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Third and goal. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
Bengals 38, Vikings 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. On 1st and 10, Burrow. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Second down and 3. And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. Strong. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. On the return is Rodgers. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
On the return.
The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle by Logan Wilson. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Aaron Jones,
and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. He takes off, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On second down, here's McCarthy. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Brings up third down.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for Justin
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Vikings will cut into that lead.
20.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Bengals take over first.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Off the read, here's Burrow. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's brought down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down. A carry here for Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 3rd and 10. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. A throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
T. Higgins.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll run here with Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Bengals.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Gesicki, the man in motion. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw,
he puts it up, and it's caught. Andre Yosibach. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick,
His kick is
good. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 20.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. After the TD,
Cincinnati.
on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. Crazy. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Now a handoff, Jones, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Vikings,
they get 21 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
At the 29-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. Now Jones. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A run. And here's Mason. And the Vikings are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
That's another.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss of 6 brings up
even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together,
line.
Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now McCarthy to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Vikings.
Touchdown Vikings.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 45, Vikings 27.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over first.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now Brown. And And the strength on display,
Chase Brown,
rambling
the
through
ball carrier.
tacklers for a gain of 8
tackled
yards.
at the 32-yard line.
He's done a really
It's a
nice
gain
job
of 8.
making the
Brings up
most
second
of his
and
touches.
2.
They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Chase Brown.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
39-yard gain on
Burrow
the play.
finds Chase
And
for
the
a
Bengals
big
first
one.
down.
39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
11-yard line.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine.
Samaje Perine,
And
the
not
ball
much
carrier.
there. He's back to the
Jonathan
original
Bernard.
line. No gain on that one. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Brown? No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 3.
Great job by that
Brings up
linebacker
2nd
timing
and
his
goal
blitz. He didn't give
at the
any
Vikings
indication to the
3-yard
offense that
line.
he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. Burrow. He's got his man, middle of the end zone.
Complete to
Jamar Chase. Touchdown
Cincinnati.
Bengals. That his second touchdown tonight. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have
Evan
company.
McPherson for the extra
now
point.
for the PAT. It's up
The kick
and
is
good. And the Bengals
Makes
will
the
open it
score
up even
Bengals
further
52,
here in this fourth
Vikings
quarter.
27. Evan McPherson
After the
to kick
TD,
off for
on is
Cincinnati.
McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. He'll work his way across the
Ty
25-yard
Chandler on the
line.
return.
Out comes the
Vikings
Minnesota
take over
offensive
first
unit
and 10
as they get set to
at
take
their
over.
own 26
Things
yard line.
not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Jones.
You see so many teams
6-yard
wait till
pickup
third down
brings
to
up
execute their
2nd and
screen
4
game, but I like
at
in
the
this case the play
32-yard
caller
line.
changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On play action, here's McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that
10
one.
yards.
It'll be a
And the
pickup of
Vikings
10. First down, Minnesota.
And this
First and
completion
10 at the
certainly won't be
42-yard
changing
line.
the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They'll set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
11
That's a
more
gain of
yards.
11.
That's
And they'll move the chains with
Vikings
another first down.
First and
It's really
10
been
at
a
the
one-sided
46-yard
game, but how
line.
often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
McCarthy's
He'll be taken
pass
down rather swiftly
complete to
after a
TJ
gain of just
Hawkinson.
3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he's in! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up
The kick is
and
good.
through. And the Vikings
Next
are
to
able
score,
to edge a
Bengals
bit closer.
52, Vikings 34.
Reichert out now,
Will
following the
Reichert
touchdown
kickoff for the Vikings.
as he kicks this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own
Out comes Joe Burrow
25-yard line.
and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
24-yard
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action for Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2
Defensive
yards.
coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. They motion a receiver right. Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki.
Touchdown,
Cincinnati. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals tack on one more to their lead.
Bengals 59, Vikings 34. Evan McPherson
after the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The
Vikings offense ready to see what they can do.
At their own 22-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
First down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Jefferson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. They run it once more with Jones. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Stewart on the tackle.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and want back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the first down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your first foot down, drag the second. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the tackle.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And a Bengal first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Here's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Complete to Chase Brown.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
First down, Bengals.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
2nd down, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
3rd and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
First down, Cincinnati.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll step up and run, and he will get into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Bengals stretch things out even further.
Bengals 66, Vikings 34.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and
Justin
10
Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll begin with a zone read. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's tackled.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's good for a Vikings.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
To the left side here, caught by Addison.
McCarthy's pass complete to number 3, Jordan Addison. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.